are in a precarious spot, aren't they? Down 2-1 in this best of 7.
Yeah, but if they win tonight, it's a whole new series. If they lose, though, they will have dug a huge hole for themselves. So I expect this to be like a Game 7 mindset on the floor. We should see their best. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that one is good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
With the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater. What a terrific move that was.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Parker, a screen on Lowry. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the paint, looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. And Ibaka slams it in.
When he needs to, Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosiveness.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. I asked him what challenges he expected to face in this game, and he quickly replied, "Oh, you mean Giannis?" Coach shared with me that they'll try to build the wall, but in addition to that, they plan to be in Giannis' face all night. Hopefully that aggressive defense gets them the results they're looking for. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Lowry. After the made shot from Greg Monroe. Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Rebound by Parker. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Approaching 3 minutes played. Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets it go from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Now DeRozan, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Valanciunas, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Valanciunas has got his second bucket tonight. The Bucks trail. Screen by Monroe. Banked in off the glass.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lowry finds DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Giannis is screen on Lowry. Here's Giannis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Carroll passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Excellent job that time by MyCareer working that ball over to his teammate.
And the Bucks with possession here. Trailing by 2. immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Toronto will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Joseph. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Stolen by Joseph. To the inside. Here's Powell. Siakam outside. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Clock at 6. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Right wing. Powell with the steal. Noah the screen. Powell in the high post. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Driving inside. Second violation. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Noah with a screen for Siakam. Inside. It's stolen. Takes the 3. Powell pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the basket by Lowry.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the threes inside.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick.
Some changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's DeRozan in for Corey Joseph. Brogdon outside. Got a piece of it. And it's Lowry penetrating in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Outside DeRozan. minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Toronto leading by 8. Outside Lowry. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Noah. There it goes. Antetokounmpo.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Pass to Noah. To the paint. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Unloads from 13. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Bucks trail by 8. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Lowry's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. A new group in now for the Raptors. Valanciunas is checked in for Noah. Baca comes in for OG Anunoby. Damari Carroll's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Carroll from downtown. Sinks the triple. Carroll's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And that's his role. That's where Carroll's at his best, the catch and shoot.
And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And not the big you want at the line. Ibaka can really hurt you from there.
The Raptors have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Joseph. 1:11 left in the first half. And here's Valanciunas. Shoots over Monroe. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Screen by Monroe. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. And the jam by Greg Monroe.
And, you know, when you got the size of Greg Monroe, you're always looking to throw it down. I mean, not many guys are going to want to contest him at the rim.
Valanciunas with a screen on Middleton. Here's Carroll. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
1 second left. And it is good. And the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Raptor. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They have been sloppy here, Ernie. You know, I know they're hearing it in the locker room right now. You can't compete with that many mistakes.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Driving in. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break. Here we go.
Well, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Raptors leading by 7. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Ibaka with the ball. Lowry. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. 16 points for him.
Really impressive. Lowry in attack mode tonight.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Nifty move. Pass to Monroe. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. And by Monroe. Milwaukee to get off a shot here. No good. Shot missing. It's Steve from Valanciunas. The Raptors shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Monroe with a screen on Lowry. To the inside. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Monroe.
Real good patience inside from Monroe, seeing an opportunity to score inside and just taking advantage of it.
DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Out to Ibaka. It's Carroll on the wing. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Down low. Using his size, Giannis.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Valanciunas with a screen on Middleton. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Parker. Middleton outside. for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
DeRozan against Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leader with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Valanciunas. He's got 10. And Lowry has it in the corner. Raptors moving the ball around. DeRozan against Brogdon. 6 to shoot. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct of just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Pass to Ibaka. They get a hand on it from the arc. Doesn't go for it. Bucks trail by 8. To the paint, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Valanciunas with a screen on Brogdon. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Monroe, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here he goes.
Hello.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length
That's
is
good.
allows him to erase shots.
That's it. Sorry I disappeared. Me and Bert were going over what the plans were for Thursday.
He's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the
Yes, sir.
from
To my 2K game, you want to hop back on art?
Yeah, we can. What are you in?
Third quarter.
pretty much all of their buckets
2 minutes
coming
left.
from inside the paint now.
Toronto leading by 10. Right side Lowry. Inside. Here's Noah. It's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Noah's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where Noah makes his presence felt down low in the paint.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Toronto. Red Van Vliet up. The Raptors have gone an outstanding field in the fourth quarter so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. The tray. The shot comes out. Bucks trail by 5. Powell with the steal. And it's Lowry penetrating. Powell outside. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the inside. And to Kumbo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Raptors leading by 5. Siakam outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here's the break. A finish. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And playing fast, he recognizes the transition opportunity and takes full advantage.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The Raptors call timeout.
Oh, man.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around.
Oh, God
Got a great
damn.
ending in store, guys.
Thanks, David.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Raptors leading by 3. DeRozan scanning the floor. Active Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Middleton against DeRozan. Drains the 19-footer. And the Raptors lead by 5.
They call him the lone mid-ranger. That's DeRozan. Bread and butter.
He takes it in. Can't hit from in close. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Carroll with it. Now Monroe defending. Kumbo against DeRozan. Puts it up from deep. Middleton pulls it down.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one you shouldn't even think about taking.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Kind of pizza.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's DeRozan. Middleton pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Now Lowry. No good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Middleton to tie it up. It misses. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Got it to go off the glass.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor. A fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside DeRozan. From 7, and that one drops.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Monroe with a screen on Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Another possession, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. And they double up DeRozan. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From deep. Knock that